My name's Danielle with D.n.a.Designs, and I'm going to take you on a house tour in a local house that's been on the market for quite some time. And in a desirable location, at a great price, proper square footage. This house is a little outdated, but I say buy it and renovate it. Let's check it out. So this house really has good curb appeal. All I would do is remove these bulky shutters and paint it. Probably a nice light cream color. Now you come in here, and the first thing you're greeted by is this big bulky closet, which I actually appreciate storage right off the entryway, so I say leave it. But I actually have a workaround where you can remove the back so it's visible from both sides, but still have storage and actually add a bench. Moving inwards, you see a bunch of walls. Basically, that is all you see. So I'm going to take you on a workaround or a walk around first, and then I'll show you the potential that this space has. You enter into the living room here. You can see it's separated here. There's the dining area there. And this is the living room. Now I do recommend that this whole house needs new windows, so I love the grid paneled black framed windows. So I recommend getting those throughout the house. Now you see here, this is a U-shaped kitchen, kind of breaks up the space. Obviously if we knock this wall out, you'd lose these cabinetry, so I kind of have a solution for that. So I kind of took you through the middle of the kitchen. Here you can see the downstairs. And there's the kitchen here. So now let's do a little walk around, and I'll show you what I recommend. So for the kitchen, I would actually leave the dining area where it is, remove this divider little section, although I would keep it and use it somewhere else because it is kind of a cute cabinet. You've got your island there, your sink facing out the window, and then I'd keep the wall or add a wall from the U-shaped so that the transition into the dining room is a little bit segregated, but it does allow you to have upper cabinets as well as a nice range hood on your oven and stove area there. Now I'm standing in the dining room, and once we remove the cabinet there, it'll open this whole space up, but we add a nice long table underneath this new light fixture, obviously replace that. But this room really has no focal point, especially seeing as it's opened up. You'll enter into the house and see the kitchen. But to the right, I recommend that you add a nice modern fireplace there and position your sectional facing that so that the back of the couch serves as kind of a hallway entering the house. So it will take up quite a bit of space here, but it is a conversation area, and once you lose these walls here from the kitchen, it'll look much, much bigger. Add the fireplace there, some nice club chairs, all positioned towards the center of the room on the focal point. Obviously replace the nice big window there with a grid modern black frame window. I know you guys noticed the ceiling, but I honestly think molding is coming back in. If you just add some beadboard paneling to all those, you'd obviously have a little bit of additional molding to add once we get rid of this wall here. But I think it's a great workaround, and molding is actually coming back into style. I'm gonna take you into the bedrooms quickly over here, which honestly just need some paint. I recommend that new floorings throughout. Here's a nice big, good sized bedroom. I love how big the windows are. Obviously we'd replace those with some black grid modern windows. Here's another bedroom. This one would actually be the master bedroom. Doesn't have that much closet storage, but there's plenty of room to add a dresser in here. Or I love to add a big bed that has drawers underneath, ideal for storage and it's unused space. So here's another bedroom. This could serve as an office or a nursery. It is plenty big. Also has a closet here, so all I think is paint and new flooring throughout the upper level. Here's the bathroom. There's not much you can do as far as adding more. I don't recommend taking away the tub, because for a family with small children, it's ideal. Keep the tub and shower system, keep everything in the same footprint, but obviously improve and update everything. Vanity, flooring, shower, bath, everything there. So I'm walking backwards now just to show you guys the downstairs. The pony wall here can stay. I would actually just replace it with a cable wire railing just to add more of a modern effect. Not necessary, it's in great condition anyways. So let's take you downstairs to the red room. So the basement here is untouched. I don't know, from I think the 60s is when this house was built. So it definitely needs some updates, but it is a good amount of square footage. And I'll just give you a little walk around here to give you an idea of the layout. So you see the stairs, you can gotta go left or you can go right. And then over here is the big open living room. So I'll actually just take you in here and then I'll show you what I propose for how to reposition and reconfigure this basement, because it's honestly such a weird layout. So if you guys can see here, I'm actually going through a door, and then there's like a storage room right there. And this is like a little hallway. I feel like I'm in the outdoors with this faux shingles. And then you go either right into the bathroom, which is huge. I actually recommend this should be like the master suite downstairs because it can have a huge shower. It's just much bigger than the one upstairs, but use it as you wish. This is another bedroom, and in here is, honestly, I love this setup. You'll need to add new regress windows in the basement. I know those aren't to code, they need to be a little bit bigger, but over here is like a little nook. It's already got sconces in the wall. I honestly think remove all the wood paneling, do new drywall, keep the configuration and the layout here, and keep that as a little nook. It's so cute. And then over here, because you don't have a closet, well, you have half a closet or some storage, I would just do a whole wall, like IKEA armoire with a built-in desk. It would be perfect. Lots of room still. And then I'll show you actually where I recommend that we move the door, because right now this hallway just isn't working. So now that you've wrapped your head around that walkway into the bathroom, I actually recommend that we add the door there into the bedroom, remove this door, and essentially you'll just see a wall there because we're closing up that storage room there and actually having entry from the other side of the stairs, under the stairs, into a playroom. And I'll show you just some inspiration photos, and I think it would be so cute because that storage room isn't necessary with all the room or all the space in this room. So you add the door, put a wall there, and then obviously your door into your bathroom would just be moved to the end of the hallway here. Here, I'll give you a little bit of an explanation here. So instead of that door into the bathroom, I just recommend you pull the door back and add it right here. This door would be gone because you'd enter into the room there. You'd see a door here and a wall, and this would be your entry into the bathroom here. So for the bathroom, I honestly think that in order to keep the plumbing and reduce all the work that you have and don't have to move any plumbing lines, keep the shower there, but extend it the whole width of the wall there. So you see the toilet, the shower, and then you'd add a double vanity along this wall here. So you've got a double vanity, a full length, I would say 5-6 foot shower, 2 rainfall shower heads, and then your toilet there. And I recommend just adding some cubby storage there because you got the space for it anyways. Doesn't it look awesome when you've just updated it and kept the footprint? And then the window there is obviously still in the shower, and just add a little shower cubby below. This side of the living room, or basement, rumpus room, I don't know, I think that's an old term now that I said it out loud. I recommend that we push this wall way back. way back because there is so much space, unused space in this little utility room that if we push the wall all the way back here and move the furnace just over there into the corner, it'll be a new furnace, a high efficiency furnace that we could just vent outside. So honestly, you just will get rid of the chimney and won't have this big bulky piece in the middle, but rather just position it a little bit further towards the back of the room here. And so that we can bring that wall that you see there all the way back in. Once you're out here and the walls are back, I'm gonna show you the view that you'd see. So basically you'd come down the stairs and this would be where you're standing. You would, right now you see a wall, we'd get rid of that, add some spindles, railing, whatever, cable wire if you like the modern flair like I do. But right here you'd see an L section, and to best utilize the space, I honestly think that you should put the couch positioned this way, facing this wall here. You can either add a nice modern fireplace with some built-ins on both sides. It's not necessary. I do think upstairs should have the focal point and fireplace up there. So if you even just wanted some built-ins here, some storage along this wall, and that's where you could put your TV. So on the end down here, I actually recommend that you utilize this cubby. Remove all the paneling, all the faux brick. There are a ton of wall sconces as well as overhead lighting, so I recommend removing every other wall sconce. I do love wall sconces, and I honestly appreciate them in the new builds these days too. It's just a nice design element, and it's good to have a different variety of lighting in your rooms too, especially in this basement where there is no window. So I actually recommend putting a window at the very end there, utilizing that nook and into a little L-shaped bar, a card table in the corner there. We've now pushed the wall back into here. This whole area is your living area into the L-shaped basement here. But we'd add some understair storage there. You'd open that up and then you'd be able to enter under the stairs through there into that other storage area that we actually closed off the wall next to the bathroom. But it would be the cutest playroom. If you don't have kids, obviously just understairs storage in a huge storage room. We remove this window here to allow cabinets throughout this whole length of this wall. I recommend just getting a nice modern door that has a lot of light coming through it to allow some natural light on this side. Although you do still have that window and that far window in the bathroom, or sorry, in the dining room. So if you go outside here, there's a nice backyard, beautiful landscaping, a covered porch, a nice sized deck, relatively big with double exits there around the side, fully wrapped fence, and there's a alright sized shed, but most people like garages, so I say rip it down and build a double car garage in the corner. So it's a great location. You've got the library out back there, you're close to downtown, there's lots of parks around here, and it's very centralized, so you can get anywhere in Swift Current quickly. It's just a great property, lots of size and lots of potential. So flip the camera around, it's me again. I hope I helped you envision the potential that this property has. If you're in the market for a flip, this is definitely a great house. We've got our house listed right now, so I hope it sells and we might just take it off the market.